All right, we back. We back. My apologies. My apologies to the apologies. My apologies to the apologies. What we doing? I should have took this shit to Instagram. That's what I should have did. Um. All right. Yo, Malk Sinatra, what's good, bro? What's good, Malk? What up, man? What up, Mal? We here, man. About to break down these transcripts. These transcripts is crazy. So look, the judge is the court. Judge says, okay. So the judge says, okay, what were the compensation arrangements for Mr. Velez, who claims that he provided the talent or much of the talent for the partnership? Was he paid monthly, quarterly, or did he just have his expenses reimbursed? The URL lawyer, Mr. Sumatro, he says, Your Honor, one thing of note, Mr. Velez was not involved in each and every battle rap. Wow. Mr. Velez was not involved in each and every rap battle, right? He was involved in the lion's share or maybe close to 100%, but not every single event. You see what that is? The URL's lawyer is telling the judge, Your Honor, yeah, he might have been involved in maybe 95 events out of 100, but not every event. Like, bruh, come on. We're going to keep breaking this down, right? How he was compensated, to answer your question directly, is an ad hoc basis. So that's a legal term. It's basically like an per event basis, right? But the judge is not buying that. Now look what they say. At no point, not from 2002 when the company first started in the first corporate form, until when the plaintiff joined in 2009, did he ever receive a year-end distribution of profits. The judge says, okay, was the partnership financially successful during 2009 and 2014? Yes, this is really happening. Naz, what up? Make sure y'all share this. Hit that button. Share this. Share the Facebook. Share the Twitter. Tag everybody. I'm going to read all 49 pages of this court transcript. All right? I'm going to read all. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Pardon me for the visuals. I probably could add my camera, though. Naz, I'm chilling, bro. Working. I might, you know what, Naz? You know what? I might have to add my other angle, man. I'm, I might have to add my other angle for y'all, man. Just because, man. I might have to do that, man. I might have to add my other angle for y'all. Just because, man. Word. Fuck it. Why not? So, yo, let's go back. Let's get back to reading this. So, look what the judge says. Was the partnership financially successful? Was the partnership financially successful during the years of 2009 to 2014, right? URL lawyer says the company has grown immensely during that time, Your Honor. Actually, on the phone is counsel for third party, which is Caffeine. The Ultimate Rap League struck the strategic partnership with Caffeine. Ultimate Rap League has grown to be, and this is the crazy shit, right? Ultimate Rap League has grown to be, what does he say? I'm sorry. Ultimate Rap League has grown to be one of the preeminent, if not the preeminent platform for battle rap for rap battles. The company has in fact grown exponentially. I cannot always say they made a profit. I'm not sure how they reinvested their amounts of money. So here it is. The URL lawyer is telling the judge he don't even know how the money was reinvested. That's bad. That's bad. That Listen, that is very, very bad. Like, what? You don't know how the money was invested. Like, bruh, are you the lawyer or not? Like, yo, it's crazy, man. This is crazy. Turn this thing on. It's crazy, man. This is bogged out. All right, let me get back to this for y'all. I'm sorry, I'm just hooking up this other angle for y'all. Pardon me. Try to give y'all another view. Give y'all another angle. Another angle. Another view. A different look. Let me see. I could just slide this off of here. Fuck it. All right. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Turn this off real quick. Alright, so let me just put this on the floor real quick. I got all kind of gadgets and shit. This the big boy. This for the cinema rig. I got all kind of gadgets and shit here. Let me just get this situated for y'all, the angle to look at. Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay. Turn this on. We're gonna get crazy real quick. Pardon me. Pardon me. Alright, so we got this joint right here. We about to get crazy, crazy. Fuck it, right? Fuck it. Add another angle. Fuck it. Add another angle. Alright? So now, check this out, right? So, boom, right? What I do think is somewhat telling, and I think it maybe answers your Honor's point. Oh, you know too much. Yo, salute. He said they gonna Tupac you, bro. You know too much. Nah, definitely not. They definitely not gonna do that. They're not gonna Tupac me. They're not gonna Tupac me. Let me see. Let me get to this. So, let me say, pardon me. Nah, URL don't got a public defender. URL got URL has they have a group of lawyers, great lawyers. But this is my thing though. My thing is that I feel like are like the lawyers got to be dumb for continuing this, or they are trying to get URL for all the money they could. Because with this case, there's no way they should continue. They should settle. The URL should settle at this point, you guys. Please hit that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all share this on Facebook, share it on Twitter, tag everybody. This is very important. It's 43 pages of court papers between the URL's lawyers and Norb's lawyers. This is very important. You know what I mean? You love battle rap, you love the culture, you gotta know about this. This is the education we need to know right now. We can know about every battle rap card that's going on, but the fact that the biggest battle rap league right now is going through court with this man and the judge, it was 16 counts. They wanted to dismiss all 16 counts of this case, right? The judge said, "No, I'll dismiss 11 of them, which are mostly defamation disputes, but I'm keeping these 5, which is unjust enrichment, quantum root, breach of fiduciary duty, and there's 2 more counts. But breach of fiduciary duty means that they owe Norbs all the money from back pay. Unjust enrichment means that they made money off of his labor and he wasn't compensated properly. Do you understand? And this judge has been over multi-billion-dollar cases, bro. This judge graduated law school in 1968. You know what I mean? Like, bro, 54 years ago, this dude got time in, bro. He knows finances. So pay attention to how I talk and listen to the judge's language. Listen to his language. Just pay attention to his language. That's what I want y'all to listen to. So I'm gonna read this off. Yo, it's serious, y'all. It's serious, y'all. If y'all ever thought Norbs was bullshitting, trust me, he's not. So, more importantly, over this 11-year period, right? Did he never once inquire as to the year-end profits? So they're trying to shoot Norbs down, saying that there's nothing in writing. He don't got no contracts written up. He don't got no 401k. He don't got no 1090 forms. No, you know what I mean? Saying that he's independent or anything. So this is the last statement, right? Right under here, right? The answer is he was paid ad hoc basis on an ad hoc basis. The company grew exponentially over the time. There were profits paid to the members. So this is what the judge says, right? The judge is the court. Anytime you see this right here in the transcript, that's the judge, right? Now, look what the judge asked the URL's lawyers. Look at what the judge asked the URL lawyers. This is the judge, the court, right? Look what he asked the URL lawyers. Did Mr. Velez receive a copy of the LLC agreement when it was executed? Why y'all think that judge is asking that? Why do y'all think the judge would ask that? Why do y'all think he would ask that? Why would he even know something like that? Why? You know why? Because he's a judge that was worked in finances for over 50 years. He got 5 decades, a century. The man got 5 decades in financial law and wrote books on financial law. So when he said he wanted 5 of those 16 counts to be upheld so he could question these lawyers, that means that he knows something is wrong based upon his 50 years of experience. How you gonna go in front of a judge with 50 years of experience and say, yo, we did a decade worth of work with this man. 4 or 5 years in, we do the LLC and he ain't on the LLC. That judge is gonna look like, yeah, y'all shady. He gonna break them up. Don't worry about it. Here go URL's lawyer. Your Honor, in that he was not a member. He never received a copy of the LLC agreement. In fact, interestingly, if you look at the complaint, where Mr. Velez alleges that he's a partner in the corporation, and that is a critical component, because there is, in fact, since dating back to at least 2012, this was not a partnership. This was an LLC. And in Barone versus Barone, one of the cases that we cite heavily in our papers, courts are very clear. These are not interchangeable entities. A partnership is very different than an LLC. When you claim to be a partner in an LLC, New York court said these are not interchangeable. They are not substitutes for each other. There are different statutory frameworks. So, there is a New York partnership law on one hand, a New York limited liability corporation, or company law section. If you claim to be a partner in LLC, in and of itself, is indicative of the fact that you're unable to state a cause of action. We cite 3 cases for that in our moving papers, including Stearns versus Kenny and Stearns. That is a First Department case. And then that is a Supreme Court case from 2014. So now, their judges break it. So basically now, URL's lawyer, right? Make sure y'all share this. Share this and tag everybody. So, and hit that like button. Smash that like button, because I'm going to break all this down. We well spoken over here. Well spoken over here. So y'all can call up too. Y'all can call up too. Y'all can call up too. I'm going to pin that. Y'all can call up. Go ahead. I pinned it. I pinned the phone number so y'all can call up if y'all want. Y'all can call up. We're going to get crazy on this. So, boom, right? All the URL lawyer is doing is telling the judge 1,000 different reasons why he wasn't added to the LLC. All he's doing is telling the judge 1,000 different reasons why there's nothing wrong with not having him on the LLC. And now what he does is he gives them a whole bunch of court cases. That's what he does. So now look, the court, this is what the judge says. Is it true or not that Mr. Velez secured the services of major rap battle artists or major rap artists such as Drake? Wow. Wow. My Spanish assassin just came in the room looking like mantequilla. Huh? She's here now. She's looking at me like, what's going on, Zai? I have to get situated. If y'all want to see my Nakia, send the thumbs up for my Nakia. Ah! No, seriously, you gotta get over there. You gonna wait? You gonna wait? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I got you. She said she'll wait, so I'm gonna light the loud for her. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Look at that. So the judge says, is it true or not that Mr. Velez secured the services of major rap artists such as Drake? So based upon the judge's readings of all the files, he felt that it was Norbs. It was Norbs that was responsible for securing that caffeine deal. The judge feels that it was Norbs that made Drake say, you know what? I want to do business with these guys. Let's continue. Nah, this judge is not a black judge. This is a white judge. He's about to slay them. When I tell you he's going to slay them, he's going to slay them. Because it was 16, like I said, there was 16 counts, you guys remember. 16 counts. They held 16 counts. Out of those 16 counts, he dismissed 11 for the URL, but he kept 5. And out of those 5 counts are all dangerous. But 3 of them, quantum meru, unjust enrichment, and breach of fiduciary duty, is dangerous. It's dangerous. So look at what after the judge asked them, is Norbs responsible for artists like Drake? Right, Malk Sinatra, right. He kept the 5 counts that really matter, and that's what's going to hurt the URL. So check this out. Look how the lawyer responds. So the judge says, is basically, is Norbs responsible for securing artists like Drake? He says, Your Honor, for the purpose of the complaint, obviously the court is obligated to accept those allegations as true. We dispute the factual nature of those allegations. Even if that were to be true, that would not make him a partner. That would not make him a partner. The man secured a multi-million-dollar deal for you. That'll make him a partner. Wow. What is he, a lawyer? Does he get 33%? Listen, I'm telling you, y'all, they playing dirty. They playing dirty. To have what he is alleging is an oral partnership. You have 3 components, right? You have to have the intent of the parties. You have to have a party sharing joint control in the management of the business. And you have to have an agreement where the parties share profits and losses in existence of capital contribution. So now the lawyer is trying to break down everything to the judge of what they supposed to, of what Norb should have in order to be considered a partner in the business, right? Right? He's telling a judge this who got 50 years in financial law, 50 years with 2 nationwide Supreme Court cases that he slaughtered. He won multi-billion-dollar cases, and these dudes are playing around with millions. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Right? What Mr. Velez is trying to argue is, well, I actually did exercise managerial control. I set up meetings. I was able to go out and get talent, whether it is low-level rappers at these battle events, or in this case, Drake, to bring in a capital investment. That is true of many individuals. That would mean a salesman who bring... So look what the lawyer just said. That is true. They know that's true. The judge knows it's true. Now he's just hitting them with a whole bunch of bullshit. That is true of many individuals. Yeah, gonna see 15 million. Norm's gonna see a mil, a few. He deserves it. Oh yeah, Norm's gonna get it back. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Put pressure on that like button. Put pressure on it. Norm's gonna get it back. Norm's gonna get a big bag. I'm happy for him too. He's gonna get a big bag. But like I said, I only like talking about stuff that's true and have substance. This got substance. I don't care about no battle rap card. I don't care about no battle rap card. This right here could be crazy for URL. If that judge, the crazy thing is, if the judge go back into the books and say, yo, look, this is the thing, right? Breach of fiduciary duty, right? That means that every event that they ever did, right? Every event that URL ever did with Norbs, the judge is going to go back and look at the events from 10 years ago. And if they made 100,000 and they only gave him 5 or 10, the judge is going to say, okay, yeah, you owe XYZ this amount to him on every event. You know why? Because not only did he scout talent, he was sending them their money. He was flying them in sometimes, doing all kind of transactions, getting them spend money out his account to get the hotel, doing all kind of stuff. So when the judge sees this, the judge is going to break all that down and might add his own numbers to it, and there's nothing the URL or caffeine could do. Also, if there's any footage, let's say there's trailers, right? You know, there's a whole bunch of battles out right now, right? There's a whole bunch of battles that have on caffeine that's went down in the past 16 months, right? Or whatever. Every single battle on caffeine where they had a trailer, if they ever use a trailer and it was a trailer from a battle and Norbs was at that event, they gotta pay Norbs. If they use a trailer from 8, they can't use none of their trailers from 10 years ago. How crazy does that sound? That's a breach of fiduciary duty. How crazy does that sound? That's a breach of fiduciary duty. Using one's identity to make finances off that one's identity without compensation to that one for his or her identity. That's a breach of fiduciary duty. Anything, and identity doesn't mean physical appearance. It means anything you can associate his name with. If you can associate Norb's name with Born Legacy, and Norbs has a big hand in that, Norbs is in trailers, Norbs set up events, anything he had a hand in from those 10 years, they got to pay him for if it's in the caffeine trailer. Whatever percentage they make off that event, he got to make money off of it. And that's what the judge is going to do. Let me continue to go. Yes, that is a breach of fiduciary duty. If you use my identity or anything that's associated with my name in an event and I don't get compensated properly, you breaching. That's a breach of fiduciary duty. Please hit that like button. Hit that like button so I can keep hitting y'all with the smoke. I'm going to keep hitting y'all with this. We on page 9 out of 48. Whoever can last for these 48 pages, last. If you can't, tap out. Only thing I might do is hit this screen. If you want, you can come slide over here. Mantequilla. My mantequilla. Do you want, you can slide over here so you can grab your stuff. I'll hit the screens real quick. Black them out. Okay, she's stuck in. She said, I want to hear this shit. She likes hearing me talk. She likes hearing me talk. Oh, they said, she said they are going to see some skin. Oh, she's trying to get my...
I got a towel on. They're going to flag you.
No, they're not going to flag me. They're not going to flag me. Damn, that's the last backwood. Damn, last backwood, y'all. All right. So look what he says. I set up an important meeting. I was able to help the company grow. That is not part what independent contractors do and not part what employee, which Mr. Velez is. Not. But what employees do. We strenuously dispute the contention, even if we had accepted that as true. Nothing in setting up a meeting which he, by the way, no longer attended and did not negotiate the agreements, was not privy to the agreements, and did not have any managerial control or executive powers. So the lawyer at this point, right, the URL lawyer is trying to, in front of this judge, once again, who has 50 years of financial experience in court of law, Supreme Court at that, with multi-billion-dollar cases, the URL's lawyer is trying to strip Norbs of his positions. And it wasn't just one. Positions at the URL. Managerial, scout, talent, everything. He did a lot of things. He organized structure, certain things. He did these things. Now, listen to what the judge says. Okay, this is a pre-answer motion to dismiss, and your position is that none of the 16 causes of action that he asserts state a claim upon which relief can be granted. URL lawyer, Mr. Sumatro, that's correct, Your Honor. The judge, all right, is there anything else you want to tell me? URL's lawyer, well, yes, I would like to respond a little more, Your Honor. If you look at plaintiff's 16 causes of action, they do fall into 3 distinct buckets. And the first bucket is the partnership claims. The second bucket are equal contractual claims, which by his own admission both in opposition and the four corners of the complaint are depending upon the same factual nucleus. Now he's trying to get crazy. Let's go. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's see what he's going to say, right? Let's see what he's going to say, right? If you find there's no partnership, the quasi-contractual claims also fail by way of example. There's no breach of fiduciary duty if they were not partners because such duty did not exist, right? What I just told you, breach of fiduciary duty, because they don't. Because think about it. If he said my bottle's still full, I'm in. Salute, Malk. Double R, salute, double R. Yo, salute to everybody in the room. Salute to all of y'all. Love to all of y'all. Like I said, if y'all want to call up, 845-445-7868. Hit that like button, pound that like button. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe, hit that bell. And please feel free to share this. Tag whoever you want. Battle rapper, leagues. Y'all can tag y'all friends, tag whoever. Because like I said, we don't just sit here and talk nonsense. We don't cap. This is facts. This is right from the court. So I'm talking to you straight from the courts. This is what we doing from now on. We gonna show y'all. We gonna show y'all how these niggas be moving in real life. How foul motherfuckers is. Look at their paperwork. You could tell how motherfuckers give it up when you look at their paperwork. How people like to do things in groups, or do they have the guts to do these things by themselves? Right? So, okay, boom. So this is the defamation thing. So I'm gonna come down here for y'all. Right here. I'm gonna come down here from line 13. He has asserted a defamation claim based on a press release, which is true. Right? It is your honest obligation and the court's obligation at the pleading standard to look at the defamation claim, look at the alleged statement, which is a press release, which is in front of the court, and say there anything in this press release that is A, not true, and B, if it wasn't true, is it reasonably susceptible to the defamatory meaning? Certainly not the case here. In fact, by the plaintiff's own allegations in the complaint, the parties did, in fact, end their professional relationship, right, in April of 2020. So he brought a defamation claim based upon the making of a true statement, which is also qualified by privilege because the rap battle is used to contact Norbs. In addition, he brought right of publicity claim, which has shifted over the course of time, which is a 1-year statutory of limitations. So now he's telling the judge, the main what he put in, a certain piece of paperwork that he put in, the defamatory, the defame, they saying that he defamed their name. This is what happened when the whole situation happened with Twerk, when he got into the whole fight. Right after that, they fire him. He can no longer work with us. He's unprofessional. That's defamatory. You defame my name. You can't do that publicly. What are you doing? Right? No severance pay, no nothing. This is what the lawyer is telling the judge. Your Honor, it's basically like saying, Your Honor, he knows he's wrong. Look, he accepted the fact, he left. That don't even make sense. Look, yet Mr. Velez himself participated in making that promotion material and then disseminating that such as he consented to do it. Now, his acknowledgement of this consent, he has now shifted the allegation saying, you're running old videos and I appear in the backgrounds of these videos. I got to see what he says now. I got to see what he says. That does not constitute commercial use within the express meaning of the New York statute. So, Your Honor, there are 16 causes of action. When they are evaluated on a count-by-count basis, they do fail. And with all due respect, Your Honor, they don't come remotely close to stating cause of action. To punctuate the point on the partnership claims, the complaint is long and in many instances it is itself contradictory. What is really important in point, does the complaint allege that there was an agreement to share profit? Yo, Norbs is about to get crazy. Hit that like button, y'all. Norbs is about to get crazy. Let's match the likes. 11 views, 11 likes. If we get 1,000, let's match 1,000 views, 1,000 likes. Let's match them. We on page 12 of 48. I told you, I'm rocking. It's a difference between me and these other dudes. I know how to read. I'm gonna be honest. I know how to read. That boy's good. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna front none of that. I know how to read. I know how to read. Yeah, established gentleman. Sorry.
Very well established.
Very well. I know how to read. Thank you. Matter of fact, let me turn this lighting down for y'all. I think I brought too much in. There you go. That might be good. Yeah, the skin looking shiny there. You see that, right? That's melanin. Pardon me, y'all. All right. Oh, please, please. At this point, there's not. Okay. The complaint alleged that there's an agreement to share profit and losses. And then, okay, this right. What is really important? What is really important? At in no point does the complaint allege that there was an agreement to share profit and losses. So look, this is what the lawyer is saying. The lawyer is saying, Your Honor, he has no proof that there was an agreement on paper that they would share profit and losses. And at no point does Norb say he personally contributed capital. No point does he allege that he covered losses. The most he alleges is that he advanced certain costs for minimal things like hotel or airfare accommodations. So now the URL's lawyer is minimizing his contributions. Hotel and airfare. Wow. Like that's nothing? That is not a sharing of losses as a matter of law. Okay. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. You know why? Because I don't even know why I got that up there. And I got this fire 4K joint up here, even though I don't even have it in 4K. It's in HD right now, and it looks like this. This is HD right here, and it looks like this. All right, let's get back to this. He's minimizing Norb's contributions. He's minimizing Norb's contributions. That's insane. That's insane, bro. That is not a sharing of losses. Wow. That is not a sharing of losses. Let me get back to this. He cannot point to an example where he personally contributed capital. Wow. He cites 14 allegations in the complaint. I would urge the court to look at the 14 provisions in the complaint. He doesn't allege that he personally contributed anything. What he did was to receive funds from a third party, give those funds to the LLC, and the LLC reimbursed that third parties. Moreover, if you look at the complaint, in no instance does he allege that he exercised managerial control. Wow. The claim of being a partner only arose 11 years after the fact, after he was let go due to his own unprofessional conduct, only when the company could no longer continue to keep him on due to things that he was doing that were just unethical to the company's ethos and profitability and future success going forward. Wow. Frankly, Your Honor, it is not a close call on the partnership claims. If the partnership claims fail, so does the quasi-contractual claims. Wow. So look, now the judge is ready to talk now. The judge says, so basically he was either a volunteer or a fully compensated independent contractor whose contributions to the partnership were negligible. Did you hear? Listen to me. The judge listened to everything this man just said. Because, like, he's an old man. He has 50 years in. So he just sat there and listened to all of that big pile of shit he just spit out of his mouth. He just spitting, building a whole pile of shit. Because that's what the judge knows. Yeah, go ahead, young man. He laughing at him. Go ahead, talk your shit. He laughing at him. He just sit there, yeah, Your Honor. And the pile's getting so high. The pile of shit getting so high that it almost covered him to the point where the judge couldn't see him. That's why he had to stop him. He said, okay. So basically, he was either a volunteer or a fully compensated independent contractor whose contributions to the partnership were negligible. Do you understand? The judge is telling him he was not properly compensated. He was not negligence. He was not properly compensated. You guys neglected him in every aspect, financially, every aspect. You guys neglected this man. And look what he says, Your Honor. I want to be clear because this is the thing. You cannot be. There's one thing you cannot say. Volunteer. You cannot say that. Volunteer, because now we're looking at, okay, this is a tax write-off. Volunteer. This is a tax write-off. There's no such thing as you working free hours on the clock. That's against the law, Department of Labor. That got to be written down. This is why he corrects himself in the next line. Double R. URL told their lawyer to make sure he gets no money from us. Yo, and the URL's lawyers is going to make sure they get as much money from the URL, because any smart lawyer that looks at this case knows that this case is over. Any smart lawyer that looks at this case will look and glance at it and say, oh yeah, this is negligence at its best. The judge just said it. The judge just said it. Hit that like button. Smash that. Let's match. Let's match numbers. The judge just said it. The judge just said he was a volunteer or a person in the company whose position was negligent. Pure neglect. Check this out. This is what the lawyer says, right? Let me just read what the lawyer says so we can get to what the judge is saying. Look, keep in mind, Your Honor, the plaintiff managed rap battlers.